asked me to talk about Ute Körner, the woman and the Asian and the agency, I felt honored. I think it was right before summer, and I immediately said yes. Ute Körner was a woman and is still an agency that from the very beginning I trusted. Among them I feel at home, and this is something wonderful to say about a woman and an agency and a group of people. Some weeks ago, I was physically at the agency talking to Sandra and Leah, and the atmosphere was so relaxed. I was feeling that Ute could appear at any time. There is a wonderful picture, black and white, of Ute in the corridor once you enter the agency, for those of you who haven't been there. And Sandra has got another one on her desk of Ute, Guni, and herself. Ute's person and spirit is always there. Today is the 25th anniversary of the agency and 1 year that Ute left. We all miss her, but she's among us through the agency and through Sandra and Guni and our memories. I met Ute 5 years ago. At that time, I felt madly in love with a picture book that Gaia Stock was presenting, Alice nelle Figure or Alice in the Stories, a wonderful book based on Gianni Rodari's text and with illustrations from Ana Laura Cantone. Wonderful. If you haven't seen it, I really recommend you to ask Gaia or Sandra for this book. Well, all of you who know me know how passionate I can get about books, I believe. Well, Ute was representing this book in Spanish and Catalan, and I wrote her this long email about why I should be the editor of this title. There were, as often happens, other Spanish publishers wanting it. And to my surprise, I immediately afterwards received an equally long and passionate mail from Ute, and very soon afterwards a phone call. She wanted to meet me in person. From that day on, she always called me Mi Querida Alice. We collaborated in many other books, but for her, I was forever on Mi Querida Alice. I miss Ute. I miss that powerful woman who used to hug and kiss me a lot, as she often did with a lot of us. She was a strong, passionate, great person to talk about literature and about everything and anything. Great grandmother. She was so proud of her grandchildren, and I miss her showing me pictures of her grandchildren. In every fair, she would show me the pictures, and I could see how the grandchildren were growing up in the fairs. I miss her and the long mails and conversations we exchanged, and I am sure you all here have the same feeling. Her death, as death often does, surprised us all and left us with a void. Myself, I still hear that voice calling me Mi Querida Alice. But often I can share all this with Sandra and Guni, and I am sure you all do the same. With Sandra, we have become good friends over the years. She's one of the most wonderful and calm women I have ever met. And Guni is this big and cheerful man who often makes me laugh and who is a great person to talk to. With Sandra and Guni, we share great books, great conversations, and an alternative way of understanding the editorial business and life. My biggest feeling when I am with Sandra, Guni, and all the people who conform the Ute Körner agency, Raquel, Rosa, Leah, and everyone there, is that I am with some friends from another country. For some reason, when I have lunch with them in Barcelona, I feel we could be in Berlin or London, or wherever, with some old university friends. I don't want to talk much longer. Just to finish, I would only like to explain you how 2 Bolognas ago, well, I think it was 2 or 3, I can't remember, I discovered from Sandra and Guni that every year they have an ILSA dinner. ILSA standing for International League of Subversive Asians. A tradition that Ute and some other Asians that I'm sure are here now started many years ago. Then I understood everything. Subversive is the word. They are subversive and they are good people and great Asians. They are my friends. I wish them all the best for the next 25 years, and I am sure Ute, from wherever she is, she oversees them all. Thank you, Ute. I will always remain your querida Alice. Thank you, Sandra Anguni, and thank you to all of you. Let's be a little bit subversive for a while. Thank you.